Hey, all you creepers, welcome back. We're gonna talk to a nice little old lady. Knock a knock.
Yes? Who is it?
Well, it is...
Hi,
Let's talk
I'm
voodoo
doing an
oracles.
article on voodoo, and I heard that you are...
I'm a good Catholic young man. Take your evil influence.
So that is really the only
Look, I
hint they're
just have
giving
a few
you.
questions.
I
She
can
is
feel the
not-
evil eye. Go away.
Dude, I'm not... I'm a horn dog, but I'm pretty sure I'm not checking you out. But as I was saying, she is blatant. She says she's a Catholic, and she's a good Catholic, and that's really the only hint. So, being the good Catholics we are, we did steal a priest collar, and we happen to have a black shirt. But just to cut to the chase, Gabriel Knight will say he has no interest. He has to look a little more presentable. So now we got all this stuff set up. So,
All right, but this is private.
and now we look like a priest, apparently. That's all it takes to fool nice little old ladies.
Yes? Who is it?
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Oh god, and of course you're gonna throw in the Irish accent.
You must
I don't do
know
accents.
this
I'm not gonna pretend to do accents, but I'm pretty sure I could do a better
Thank
accent
you, my child.
than that. But at least we're in. So yeah,
Please be seated, Father.
thank you.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
Hey little puppy.
Nice doggy. Good Castro.
I think he's on to me. So let's talk to this nice little old lady about
Mind if I
stuff.
ask you a few questions, my child?
Of course not, mon père.
Do you have any idea what Caprice encore means?
Larry, I
Oh
know.
my
I
god.
bet you do not know, Father, n'est-ce pas?
Yes. So from the last episode, the professor at the University of Voodoo actually told me.
It means goat without horns.
Father, you surprised me.
Uh-huh.
You do know what it means.
Yes, sir.
You know what they mean by goat without horns, don't
Yeah,
you?
they mean humans.
A human being. That's right. Slit your throat, cut out your heart. Pure evil murder.
She got really excited about that. So let's talk
Do you know
about
anything about human
human-
sacrifice here in New Orleans?
just a
When
priest
my
talking about human
great-grandmother could tell
sacrifice.
stories, she saw it. People say that sort of thing wasn't done in New Orleans, but the real voodoo queens did it. Oh yes.
Oh, the real voodoo queens, you
Who
say?
are the real voodoo queens?
Well, my great-grandmother told me that Laveau was just a flamboyant
Oh,
decoy. She
so a lot of this
suspected
we've been
us
asking
to
about
teach us
Madame
the real voodoo
Laveau.
queen of New Orleans.
Wow, I
It's been the
made that
same
very
one for
American at the last
200
minute.
years.
Madame
She
Laveau.
said of a secret voodoo enfant. That's
We're
what
asking
they
about her
call
because
their
she's
temple
supposed to be the head mucky muck around
It's
here,
so
but
secret.
what
Most
this
of
little
the
nice
voodoo
lady is
people
telling
in
me
the
is that
city
that
don't
is a
even
bunch of
know about
bullshit.
it. The real voodoo queen controlled Laveau, gave her a little bit of power, and used her like a puppet.
Okay. Well, who was the real
Tell
voodoo
me
queen?
more about this secret voodoo hound for.
Well, I've never seen it. I wouldn't go near it if you paid me. But it's here in New Orleans, I guarantee.
But
it.
where?
I hear their drums at night, oh yes.
Oh.
That's why I'm so ill, I tell you, those drums.
Okay.
But we shouldn't
That's
talk
something we
about
should
it.
put in the little
They'll
old
hear
memory
us.
bank.
It's the devil's work that happens there, I can tell you. I'll show you something secret. You mustn't tell anyone, Father.
Yes.
Swear on my collar.
Oh,
Here it is, mon père. A true object of evil if ever there was one.
you don't say.
It
Well-
radiates something, all right.
It belonged to my great
Radiates a bunch of
She
bullshit.
told my mother that it was a token to gain entrance to the real voodoo ceremonies.
You don't say.
To tell you the
So,
truth,
I want
I've
that.
always felt nervous
But
about
there's-
having it in the house.
But you keep
You
it.
know, evil
She's obviously
evil
not going to
is
give
an
that to me.
I can
And in
see how
Sierra
it
games, more
goes,
often than not, you could
And yet,
figure
I
out
could
shit
never
like
part
that,
with it.
but
It's been in the family for
I know for a fact that
generations.
she won't.
Would you bless it for me, Father?
Yeah, I'll
It is
bless it.
strange asking such a thing of you, but surely you understand.
Bless this bracelet of a snake. Even though its vibes aren't great, let it do nobody harm when they wear it on their arm. Voodoo spirit, go away. Don't come back another day. And now let us pray.
Nailed it. All right. So, in the very beginning in day one, we did pick up some clay, and I do believe.
Gabriel has
Yep.
a thought about the clay.
Bless, oh bless this circlet of silver.
Looked more brass or gold, but
Take the
silver it
curse,
is.
Oh, take it, Wilbur.
So we used the clay, got an
Lovely
impression since we
blessing,
can take it
Mabel.
with us.
Yes, I think it made a lasting impression. Here
He
you
didn't even.
go.
I
That
feel so
for a second
much
there, he didn't
better
even
now.
have the accent, and she's buying this. I'm not angry at you, old lady. I'm just disappointed. So we could ask her a few more things, but we pretty much got what we needed. Let's see. Yeah, we asked about real voodoo. We did all that stuff. I think we're done here. So we'll
Bless
exit.
you, my child.
Bless you, Father McLaughlin.
So yeah, we got the bracelet mold. I love that prayer, I have to admit.
I'm not going
Oh.
back on the street looking like this.
So as you can tell, changed out. So now it is time to go back to the cemetery, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we go back to the cemetery. Yeah.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Okay, we don't go to the right tomb, which is, as you can't tell, Gabriel's family. We go this way, I think. And if I'm right, we're gonna see... Yes! Okay, sweet! I knew that.
Malia?
Mr. Knight, what are you doing here?
Nothing.
My family's tomb is here.
Mine too.
You just said he didn't want to go see it.
Subtle.
Well, Mr. Knight, if there's nothing else,
Don't go. I need to talk to you.
whatever for?
I can't stop thinking about you.
Unless
In
we're
your thoughts,
talking
too, I
about
can see it in your
minotaurs or
eyes.
Mr.
voodoo
Knight,
gods or
you don't know
conning
anything
nice
about
little
me.
ladies. Then I don't think
I'm
about you.
not in
But
a
other than that
position to
shit,
get involved.
which is pretty much my
I've said
entire
that a
day,
million times
thinking about
myself,
you.
but this is different. I think we both know we can't fight it. Oh,
I can't
believe I'm
fight this
saying
feeling.
I have so many obligations.
I don't even think that's
My
a real
family
song.
is very traditional. You wouldn't understand.
Hey, I love tradition. I've seen Fiddler on the Roof 100 times.
But
This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight. We live in different worlds.
Yup.
I know you got more money than God. Do you think I care? Do you
Yes.
think that's why I'm saying this?
Yep.
No, I don't.
Why don't you come see my world? I've got a little bookshop, St. George's on Burgess.
I know.
See, I knew it. You're crazy about me too.
Because I know where your bookstore is. It must be love.
My world isn't so bad.
Is this love
But there's
being
no
a will
place for
that
someone
I'm
like you in my
feeling?
life. Not now.
Was that
not
White Snake
ever.
for you youngins? It's a terrible song back in the fucking 80s.
Damn
Yep.
it.
Funny that, she's not interested. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, now it's shocked. I think we're actually wrapping up the day. So what we're gonna do is just shuffle on, head
It's
straight
getting
on
late.
home. Yep,
Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
sweet. Yep. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this?
Excuse me. I'm going inside.
Oh, I'm afraid St. George's is closed for the day.
I'm not.
Oh,
a customer.
Gracie.
I'm here to see the owner.
Why don't you just leave your name and number with me, and I'll tell him you stopped by.
Listen, if Gabriel is here,
Meow, kitty ass
he'll want
claws.
to see me. Is he? Here?
I really couldn't say for certain, but in the morning,
Gracie, say goodnight.
Okay, apparently her name is Gracie. Oh, fiddlesticks! Gracie is totally like the Pepper
Okay.
Potts of this situation.
I didn't think
she
you
is
would.
so
I didn't think I would either.
could do
Your
so much
eyes.
better,
Mm.
but she still likes the
I could
the
show
not
you
rich
around a little.
philanthropist.
It's not
chauvinist.
much, but
Please don't. I couldn't focus on much of anything right now.
Yeah, I know. God, what is it about you?
She's
Just
evil.
Shut up and kiss me.
She's evil. If, like, honestly, the more we're going to this game, if you guys can't tell, I'm can't quite remember what happens, but, and I won't spoil anything because honestly, I'm not right now. But if anything told me that someone's evil, it's that situation. But, real quick, we're on day 4. I spoke to one who smelled of death, and he gave me his ears. And cross that marked were made into veil of tears? Yeah, we'll go with that. I missed the last bit. And off she goes in the morning. And Gracie comes back, seeing her leave. Oh, this is going to go well. Yep. And I'm awake again. Just another day. Tra-la-la. Not gonna say a damn word to me. And then we're gonna stroll over and get our coffee. Just like we always do. This time with no one speaking to anybody. A little uncomfortable. Whoa, what the fuck? I just looked over at the window. Hi,
You're
guy.
not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Have it your way.
Fine. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Words of doom. Yeah, and Gabriel looks like just saw him too.
Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
Yeah, he gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
But before we even deal with any of that stuff, first thing we're gonna do, as we always do, is read the morning paper.
Time stated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murder.
Case closed!
He scans
My eye
it
is drawn to
quickly.
this.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
Oh,
What
bullshit.
case?
The
we-
voodoo murders case.
You know, we're like on day
The paper
4.
says
Has
that
anyone
the
else noticed
police
there's
have learned that
so
the
far
murders
not
were a result of
really
an
a
underworld
solid
cartel
plot yet?
And that the war is over.
There's about
That's
voodoo
not
murders. I'm
good.
writing about
It's
voodoo murders.
ridiculous.
I'm learning
And what
about
about
shit
the
about the
killers?
voodoo murders, but
And the voodoo angle, they never got
and there's a
anything on
case
that.
involved
I know
that
you were into it,
I don't
Gabriel,
actually
but if
genuinely
it's
seem
over,
all that
that's
interested
hardly
in,
a
other than
negative.
for the book.
Anyway, if you're that upset,
Yeah,
why don't you
okay,
talk it
the
over with your
plot,
pal
psh,
Mosley?
whatevs.
You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust. Death
Mhm.
walks close to you today. Resist temptation.
Who's writing these horoscopes? Like my horoscopes have always been like the most
Gabriel
bland
also
thing on the face of
spots
the
an
planet.
ad
Not
for
the
Sam
evil eyes
Spindleton,
upon you. Watch
a
out,
jeweler.
Gabriel Knight. I'm talking to
Sam
you,
hangs
who
out
is an
at the
Aquarius.
Napoleon House.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Reasonable cost. Blah, 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 blah. More stuff we need to know. So, first things first. Do we have messages?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
Yeah.
She said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Got more
Do
messages.
you have messages for me?
That man from Germany called again. Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
You don't say. And,
Could you
we'll
do some
request
research for me?
some research.
Sure, what?
Yep. Research this
I
pattern.
have a pattern I need you to research.
Because we don't trust that professor to do it.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Look, you shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want, but check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out.
Yep. Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope.
I can't think of anything.
Ever. Oh, and let's get
Can I get that
the
phone
number.
number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
Thank you. And that is all I need from you, lady.
Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
So, before we talk to Wolfgang Ritter, we're gonna see our happy little grandma, and we're gonna leave, but we're not gonna leave just yet. We're gonna wrap it up here. As always, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.